This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Normandy? What the heck is Normandy? Oh, Normandy. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we dealt with the sorry diplomacy. Well, half of it. We haven't gone back to the Citadel to get the full information, and we saw it from both point of views. Like, either we just did it because we found out about randomly, or because we asked a council person to take care of it, or to have us take care of it. And we did it out of the goodness of our hearts, or at least in one version of us anyway. We also found out about the missing Marines. Apparently they've been lured there to be devoured by a Thresher Maw. So we'll have to go back to Kahaku at some point and take care of that. But for now, let's continue exploring the galaxy. As soon as you hit 80% either Paragon or Renegade, two new areas open up: Plutus and Cacus. Cacus for those who are doing Paragon, and Plutus for Renegade. Obviously, you get both no matter which one you're doing. But the mission, we can only do a mission from one or the other as of right now. Now, you can technically do both. You just have to be paying attention to like your Paragon and Renegade activities. So you basically have to be doing, the way you have to play the game, it seems like you have to basically just do Renegade until you hit like, well, 80% to get the first thing. But then if you want to get the other mission that involves the opposite, you have to get 90% of your meter filled on the other spectrum. So if you have 80% Renegade, you need 90% Paragon, or if you have 80% Paragon, you need 90% Renegade to unlock the other mission. Because I guess it requires a bit more of extreme because of how extreme you're either like, oh, you need to go a little bit more detail before, or a bit more one direction before they'll trust you with that mission by Admiral Hackett. So anyway, let's check the Cacus system out. Okay, the place we need to go to is Kahohi, but we can't actually do the mission there, but we can still explore the planet. I might try to show off what, well, we'll see, because I can't really do, because like most missions, you can do it a Paragon way and a Renegade way, but I don't have the points to do that on this file. I might see if I can just show off what it's like if you do it the opposite way. But anyway, so let's see, there's no, okay, yep, there's no asteroids here, so Zayarder, I don't know. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting about this. I don't think there's any specific about this galaxy that has any neat info. Let's see. The lights of Zayarder are probably a reference to the classic Star Trek episode, The Lights of Zatar. Maybe a bit of a stretch, internet, but whatever. Anyway, if we survey it, we get heavy metal! Scans of this planet have revealed a large deposit of mercury. Okay, Koi's where we're supposed to go, so Kamari? No, that'd be like, okay. Well, no, some people in some cultures don't say X, they say Ki, or Kai, or something like that, so maybe it's Kaimari. I doubt it, though. I think that's more of a Japanese saying of it than anything, but I could be wrong. No random knowledge on this, no random trivia for this planet, so other than what they tell us here, so. Farangor. Let's see. No. Let's see. No unique story element, or no unique random trivia for that one, so. Oh, Starless. Anyway, rare element surveyed. Scans of this planet reveal several small deposits of polonium. Okay, so. And then one more. Treyarmus? Mars? Whatever? Maybe. Okay, was this one? Nothing that I can see here other than it mentions, like what it mentions there about Quarian ships and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I guess not every planet has to have some like odd bit of trivia based off it, Alright, let's go to Kahohi or Kohei or something like that. Near vacuum, huh? Oops. Oh, I see. Serta, huh? Circuit Corporation. Why does that remind me of something? No, I think that reminds me of some dialogue from Mass Effect 2, I think, or something like that. Or, yeah. Anyway, this planet, if you were doing the mission, it would be... You could basically do a combination of people just because what you have to do is... Oh wait, no, if you're doing the Paragon one, you're dealing with biotics, so deal with it as you will. Maybe dampening from Garrus to reduce their ability, or pure biotic protection, or just pure firepower in this one. So, but since we don't have to mess with that, we don't have to worry. Let's see. Let me get my notes for that. Yeah, just do. Who did I bring last time? Did I bring Garrison? I guess in this case it doesn't really matter. So now let's do Kaiden and Tali, even though they won't have to get off the car, so it won't really matter. But okay. Touchdown. It's good. Okay. Now, if you had the Paragon points or were given the mission, you need to go to the science base right here. We won't be able to do it as of right this second, but I will show off what the mission is today, because I have my FemShep file that'll be able to take care of that. So let's go to this location first. That's the closest. I think I'm trying to think if I want to show it. I might just show it at the end of the episode. Show like the results of the mission and everything without me playing it. And if I ever get enough well, like I said, I'd have to do, I don't know, the way I've played it, it might be impossible for me to get enough points to get the other mission and do it on this file, so, which isn't really that big of a deal. It's almost assumed that at some point you probably play to one strength, because the game tends to promote that you should stick to one path instead of mixing and matching. You can do mixing and matching, and that would be for an interesting story, but it's just, the game tends to promote, that style. That's just BioWare promoting that style of way ever since they started doing the morality systems that they do. Like when they first, I think it's when they first started doing when they first did the Star Wars stuff. So anyway, we get the Matriarch's writings recovered. While sifting through this pile of debris, you discovered another Matriarch Delinga's writings. It's in bad shape, but most of it's still intact. So now let's deactivate the tower, I guess. Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of the Wistful String Quartet. You power the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with Kahoe's chalky dust, and the status lights of the shack indicates that atmosphere ran out long ago. String Quartet, huh? Person after my own heart. Like me some classic music? Anyway, medical interface. Ooh, new intersynergy explosions. I know I think the max weapon stats you can get, I think, is 10, which is X, and that's like the end of the game. And I forgot what level it is that we start get access to those. Matriarch's writings recovered. It looks like someone has been living in this place. The small crates held some stale food and one of Matriarch Delinga's writings. It's still in fairly good condition, unlike the food. Wah, wah. All right. Yeah, too bad this person left. I don't think we ever ran across like what happened to him. I could be wrong. I think it's just more just a sad state that happened to people here. Anyway, another Matriarch Delinga's writings. It's not clear who owns this container, but you discover one of Matriarch Delinga's writings inside. Man, we just found them like 3 back to back. Holy cow, we found the motherlode. An smorgasbord of Delinga's writings. How many more do we need left? I have left on that, though. Actually, I think... Oh, we might have actually finished that already. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got that a while back. Okay. The writings you discovered have contributed greatly to the understanding of Asari history and culture. That must have been where the big bump in the reward was from doing that. So, and yeah, you just get like a bunch of money and a reward for doing that. So, yeah, I was thinking we were pretty close to getting finding the last little tidbits of the thing. So, all right, let's go to the survey point for this one, or one of the. I think this one has 2, if I recall. Anyway, off we go. Yeah, too bad there's not like really like any info, or not info, like a mission. Like someone tells us like, "Oh, thanks for finding that" or whatever. It kind of just completes. You just get experience and money, and that's it. So, oh well. Not every side quest has to have this big grand thing to it. Although I'd almost wish it should, just because the idea of side quests, I believe, is supposed to expand the world outside the main plot. So you go to side quests just to learn like either about cultures or how people live, or about history about the world without being bogged in exposition, or if the story doesn't make sense in the grand scheme of like the plot you're currently playing as. Like, we're trying to find Saren, but we're learning all the stuff about the world that we don't technically need to learn to finish our quest, but we're learning along the way, and so, like, why not? So, I say do, and I say can. Actually, I don't know what I meant by that. Rail element surveyed. You successfully surveyed a small deposit of plutonium. Yay. Alright, next spot here. Whoop, there, doink. Okay, this one's a... move the map too much. It is over here, roughly. It's supposed to be like a satellite of some sort, so... Oh, and for those who are curious, this planet has the exact same geography as Amaranthine, or whatever, that one planet. We've already been to that planet before, but yeah, it's the exact same geography, just different dome layer and everything, so... Why is there a combat thing over here? I wonder why. What the... Mercenaries. Well, time to destroy them. I will destroy you! Huh. For some reason, I don't remember there being actually any combat on this planet, so... Well, good thing we had Tali here, so she could...
I've lost shields!
Oh, right. I forgot. They're mercenaries, so they're gonna have heavy weapons, so... Or, well... Actually, let's use... Throw... Oh, right, they dampened me. Dang it. Yeah, I keep forgetting that regular units can do stuff like that, so... Let me damp you back. Oh. Okay.
Powering up!
No, it's not gonna work. Shield boost. Okay, now let's try... see if we can get lift to work. Haha! Oh yeah, I forgot. For some reason I thought I had Ashley with me, I don't know why. Oh, there's actually some pretty good combos, and I wonder if I can get that off in time. Probably not. Oh, I'm still like... Oh no, that's either the second or third game you can get... Although you can still combo, you can actually lift someone and then have, like, one of your companions throw them, and they'll throw them, like, way across the screen, but unfortunately I wasn't, There we go. Nice. Whoa! Good thing you can see those things coming, so... Alright, let's have Kaiden. I just love seeing the effects of adept biotic powers. Nice. Now we've got a tank there. Let's see if I can throw this guy. Oh, so fun. Like I said, this is why I love playing as biotics. I mean, you have fun with other classes, but I don't know, just being able to fling people around. At least in the first game. In the second game, it's a bit more toned down a bit, so it's not... It's still fun, but it's not as fun. But yeah, I think it's either the second or third game that you can actually start combining certain... which I think is probably one of the coolest features of the later games, is being able to combine character abilities to get unique reactions and stuff like that, so... Here's a corpse here. This person must have died while attempting to salvage a crashed satellite. I wonder if they were killed by the mercenaries there or not. Yeah, I forgot there were mercenaries on this planet. I could have swore that the only thing we had to deal with was the base itself, but yeah, an interesting surprise. Well, I mean, there is something else on the planet, but what I meant is I didn't expect regular, like, mercenary people. But yeah, we didn't handle it as efficiently as we could have because they dampened me. Yeah, I always forget about that ability. Like, that's why you want to have, like, high-tech protection from your armor if you can find it. Technically, light armor has better, like, protection when it comes to those abilities. But the problem with light armor is it's usually its other protection, either straight damage or shields, is so low that it's like it's almost worth just to get the hit from the tech, just because you'll have better protection from the heavier armors. If you can. Obviously, if you can't equip heavier armors, there's not much you can do on that, But then again, there's also some light armors that are just really, really crappy, and they don't even have that good of tech protection. So I don't know. I almost wonder if the armor system wasn't worked out as well as it could have. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here, but. Oh, I was about to say, can I salvage the probe, please? It wasn't letting me. I guess I just wasn't standing out the right way. Exoskeleton, ablative clothing. Ablative? No. I don't know why I didn't think that was said. So, all right, here comes the more dangerous part of this mission: is the open area right here, and you know what that means? Yep, another Thresher Maw. We're starting to run into quite a few of them back to back. Nah, I didn't play it this way, but you know, it's a big giant worm. You hate them, don't you, viewers? I do, but. Yeah, the fact I can kill it on foot, yeah, should be popping up here any second now. Come on, pop out. Or not. Whoa! Ah. Don't move. Ah, dang it. Fine. Where are you going in? Oh, turned around. Are you different color? Is that just the light? Oh, did it hit me? No. It looked like it hit me there for a second. I think it's the lighting that like makes him a different color, or it looked like he was a different color there for a second. Uh-oh, no! Oh, epic 360 no scope, baby. I did not expect to actually jump that. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna take a hit, you know. Ah, that one hit me though. Oh well. Oh shoot! Jeez. Yeah, see what happens? It's because I had I think I got the spittle of it, so I was able to survive that. But yeah, that's what happens when you get hit by the spit. You insta-die. Well, I don't know if you insta-die. You probably just take like a ton of damage. That was so impressive until I actually got hit by it. Oh well. Yeah, you can't. That's what happens. You know, me and my hubris. Anyway, let's get the mercury deposit, and then we'll leave this plant for good, because we can't do the mission here. So, and we can't go inside. Because we don't have the mission objective, so. Alright, mercury. Heavy metal! You successfully surveyed a large deposit of mercury. Man, that money is getting up and up. Where are we at now in terms of money? Let's see. 2 million? Yeah, I need to start spending it. I think I've hoarded enough for in-game stuff already, so now I could probably start buying better equipment for, like, my companions, like getting some Titan armor for Rex and stuff like that. But I kind of will wait to see, because everything in the game is based off levels. So like the armor and the mods we get will only start appearing if the really good ones will only start appearing when we hit a certain level. So that's kind of why I'm starting to do all these missions. Yeah. See how there would be, if you could do this, that would be green, but I can't. So just to show you. So anyways, let's get out of here. Back to the Normandy. And so for those of you who are trying to do all missions in one playthrough, like you want to get the Paragon mission and the Renegade mission, then keep that in mind and don't forget to come back here, or obviously they'll mention it on the missions, but you'd be surprised like the first time I played the game, I almost missed quite a few galaxies because I didn't notice that more were popping out after you do certain things in the game. I just assumed we could go anywhere, and then we just, you know, whatever, and I didn't notice that more galaxies popped up after you finished certain missions and stuff like that. So anyway, on to Plutus. Alright, let me bump that. Sorry, just going over my notes here. So, okay. Plutus, the planet we want to stop on, is No Newell. Anyway, that's the mission where we have to do the negotiation mission. So, Varia. Well, that was a disappointing planet. Not much there. It's almost like the writers who were doing their last day. They're like, this planet, hydrogen, helium, or whatever. They probably thought like they didn't need every single planet to have like a super mega description for each of them. So, Crowless. That seems legit. All right, let's see what this one has. No random trivia that I'm aware of, at least not off the top of my head anyway. So, very weak magnetic fields. Well, that's because you're pond scum. No, I mean, rare element surveyed. Scans of the planets reveal several deposits of samarium. I should really look up like all the different like materials that are popping up and see if them what they can actually do to talk about. Because you never see zinc pop up, you know. Why does no one ever talk about zinc? It's like the greatest metal ever. Or tin. Alright, nothing on the planet that comes to mind that we need to look up. A hot pole and a cold pole. Sounds like a Saturday night to me. Oh, sorry, rare element surveyed. Sorry, I actually didn't mean to just like skim through that like really quickly. I just pressed the button. I was just like, do. Not that there was much to it, mind you. I'm just, nothing on this planet as well. Huh. I'm kind of sad that there's not a lot of random trivia. But then again, they don't have to throw this stuff in there. And it's based off whoever was coding or writing that day too, or whoever was in charge of planet information. They probably didn't want to. Oh wait, why am I doing that? There's no asteroid here, so heat level hazard 1. Let's see what. Well, if that has any little details on it. I don't think it does. Let me see. I'm just checking. There's some trivia stuff here, but I guess it makes sense when they actually say it. If they do actually say it, then I'll mention it. So, but anyway, yeah, level 1 heat hazard. So we have to stay inside the vehicle for most of it, except for a few times. So, and apparently the heat on this planet is technically could incinerate the Mako if it really came down to it, but we'll never run into the lava part, or it'll never happen. But okay, so this one is just a combination. The mission itself that we're going to be doing, the fighting is going to be, well, if we do fight, there's actually another way to do it, but it's just a combination of people, you know, different races and stuff like that. So I think some like Krogan and humans and stuff like that. So you'll basically deal with tech and biotics. Nothing too heinous, but you know, who do I want to choose for this one? I could go with the humans on this one, just to kind of deal with Darius, since that seems to be an alliance matter. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Not a whole lot of strength and tech, but maybe Ashley and her weapons will be able to help out with that. Yeah, I forgot to off screen like unequip everyone so I could look at what my equipment options are. But yeah, this ain't gonna break the bank. So, oh, and make sure to have someone with high electronics here so they can get one of the probes that are here, which is obviously the Master Overload right here. So, oh yeah, yeah, I guess get max medicine. That'll help for this fight coming up ahead. So get master neural shock, knocks out organic enemies for 5 seconds, inflicts 120 points of toxic damage. Oh right. Okay. And yeah, I don't think anything like really comes to mind that I have to like. Let's see. I was just, yeah, I gotta remember to sell my grenades. I'll do that in between episodes though. Let's see, biotics are good. No armor that I need to be aware of. I think I bought a, I don't know if I actually talked about it. I did buy a pistol for Kai off screen, so now he's raring to go with his weapon. Nope, whoops. Let's see. Well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Incendiary rounds. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll put organics into my. Oh, I already had that. Right. Oh, armor. Nah, I don't need thresholds. There's not enough biotics to worry about that. Let's go with just probably a cooldown. The kinetic buffer will work. Ashley, probably just straight damage protection will be fine with her. And then Chitin, well, you have barrier, but you don't get it all the time. I was thinking about maybe putting shields on you. But the thing is, the barrier gives you a shield afterwards. It's just this gives you a permanent one based off your equipment. What does that do? Optimize. Actually, let's give him the energy weave. Okay. So anyway, Plutus. Or no, Noel. Sorry, that's the place we're at. So, okay, where do we want to go first? I'll do the negotiations last, which the negotiations one is here. So let's go. Oh, this planet is fun. I forgot about this. This planet has 2 Thresher Moths. Oh boy. So, yeah, let's take care of them first, since they're the ones that are going to hurt the Mako the most. So, but they'll give us They'll give us a lot of yeah, I forgot about the. Yeah, don't stay in the. Don't get in the red stuff. It'll actually. Well, I think if I remember correctly, it'll actually hurt the Mako if you get in the actual water, isn't it? Hold on. Yep. Just wanted to test it out, but I assumed you couldn't do that. It was like, okay, so yeah, it's instant death. So there you go. But anyway, we're gonna reload. Just wanted to show that what happens if you get, if you get in the red water or pee in the electric fence, you die. So yeah. Yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, "Oh, don't want to fall in that," and I falled in it to show you I die. So, but yeah, you can tell the big old pools. As you can see there, there's a big old mark for water. As you can see, it doesn't cover the whole plant. So, I mean, if you fall into it, obviously you're just trying to purposely do that. But yeah, it's easy enough to miss it. But I wanted to show you what would happen if you fell into it. So, I wasn't sure if it was an insta death or if it was like a. It like immediately starts eating through the armor, and so it gives you like a second to leave. But no, it's an instant death. I think it's instant death just because of how easy it is to avoid it. So it's just like, I mean, if you read the description on the planet, it says like how intense the heat is. So, and not getting the lava pools and stuff like that. So, actually, what is the most effective way to go over there? Probably going this way. It's probably faster. Usually, you can tell on the. If you're good at reading maps, you can kind of tell like. The like how you can read maps and stuff like that. So I would say I'm not the best map reader, but usually if you know how to read maps, you can kind of tell how you're supposed to move through certain areas like more efficiently. Because if you can read a map, it shows you like certain like height differences and where mountains are and stuff like that. So I may just, after doing this, might just reset, leave and reset, and just drop back where we started from, just so I don't have to climb the damn mountain. Or I could head towards the negotiations thing. I just wanted to do that last. So. It does autosave, so it would be better to like take care of the mod, jump back in, and autosave it. If you have autosave on. You can actually turn autosave off. So, where are you? Okay. So I popped a... Oh, it's a little bit higher. Whoops, I popped up the notes. It's supposed to be a bit further forward. Alright, where are you?
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operation.
I am reading... Hold on. I'm making sure I'm reading my map a bit. Oh, there you are. And one of the few, actually weirdly enough, this is like one of the few times where the map isn't clearly like flat. Usually if a Thresher mob appears, it means there's like, it's pretty much obvious it's going to be there because it's like a huge open area. This is one of the few times where it's not quite. They like kind of hide this Thresher mob. Actually, I don't even know if I found this one the first time I played the game just because of, although I did, when I first played the game, I did like do the whole, like, I skimmed the planet. I tried to do the most effective way you could to... There we go. Level up for that. See how much damage.
I think we're good.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go back. Why not? No point in trying to climb all the way back, because I think the load times on this are low enough that I could just pop back into the Normandy and pop back down and not take like too long. And then when we pop back down onto the planet, it'll just autosave again. So. But yeah, no, I think the first time I played this game, I was saying to myself like, oh, maybe I missed some stuff, and I probably still did. But what I did is I combed the planets, but I think I might miss some because you have to be careful about how far is on your scanner there, because I might have combed it to where maybe I missed like one or two things because of the way I combed the planet. But that's how I did it the first time I played. So yeah, that's why the first time I played this game, I think it took me like 70 hours, because a lot of time it was me like going through the planets and combing them, like trying to comb them and try to find everything. And yeah, there was the internet and there was strategy guides for it, but I wanted to play the game legit at the time, so I was trying to not look through guides and stuff like that. Obviously, after the game, I looked through guides and everything to see what I missed in my first playthrough, and then in subsequent other playthroughs, I was able to go through it a lot faster and find stuff I might have missed. And then after that, then you replay the game for trying to get various dialogue options to click off and see if you can. if you can find any funny or serious or interesting dialogue. Anyway, over here, we should get, I think this has more writings in it, if I recall. Alright, let's stop to, oop. Well, this is where, oh, it's a mercenary. Medallion recovered. This mercenary was carrying a League of One medallion. There's no indication of how or where he found it. Oh, what's this crate have? Judging by the footprints in ash, the two mercenaries are facing each other over the crate when they died. Both suffered single gunshot wounds and have a rifle close beside them. Take the contents. Matriarch writings recovered. Prying open the crate, you discover a carefully wrapped handwritten copy of one Matriarch Delinga's treatise. It is unlikely she penned it herself, but the flowing brushwork and intricate watercolor illustrations clearly show the hand of a master scribe. Forger. Huh. Didn't expect that. I forgot what these ships are called. The one that they're... Oh, we actually see them in the second game, actually. Yeah, they keep this design for the taxis and everything like that. I think we actually had to ride in one in that game, too, so there you go. Although in the second game is a lot more... Well, I think this game is cinematic, but the second game... Or, sorry, I think this game is really cinematic, but the second game, Game? It's not highlighting the... Oh, there it goes. It wasn't highlighting the thing, so... Uh-oh, better get back inside. Yeah, it wasn't highlighting the... Yeah, this game did have some minor issues with, like, highlighting stuff to collect stuff, so... Oh, well. Yeah, it looks like these guys were matched forgers, and I guess maybe they were fighting over it, or maybe they thought it was an actual... Or maybe they're fighting over it, they thought it was authentic, so... I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, just a little minor mini-story that we'll never really get the true answer to, but not that we need to. Not every story needs to have a conclusion, just like real life. Although people would complain if we're investing in a story, shouldn't the story be explained or finished? I don't know. Just depends on the story. Can't really tell you. There's certain writing suggestions, but they're not all of them are set in stone, and you don't have to explain everything in a book. You only have to explain... I'm trying to think what the writing suggestions on that are. It's been forever, but yeah, frictionless material. If I remember correctly, that's actually really good for a weapons upgrade. I think this is when we start getting some pretty cool stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is where we get heat. Yeah, finally get heat dampening after... Yeah, for some reason they changed it from heat absorption to dampening. But yeah, this basically will finally replace the heat sink. Because for whatever reason, at levels 4, 5, and 6, we don't get anything that does heat absorption. So usually I tend to keep heat absorption for a while until we find something. So now we finally get this. Especially at level 10, it gets really awesome. Or I think it's 10 anyway. Anyway, yeah, because it does extra damage as well. So yeah, you stack that with rail extension. Oh boy. Yeah, like, what was that? Like 35% extra damage plus having the best weapon in the game. Nothing can stop me now. Well, at that point, depending on your difficulty, the enemies might not care because they'll probably be just as powerful at that time too. But in the brief amount of time, it's awesome, you know. Yeah, yeah. Finally, we start getting. I think it's about. Let's see, what level am I again? I think it's 47 when we get to the get to the final set of like upgrades. I think it's either 47 to 50, something like that. And I think we've unlocked most of the stuff from shops now. So when we get to the last bits of levels to the end of the game, we should be able to unlock the rest of the things for the Normandy shop or whatever, all the licenses and stuff like that. Because licenses show up, Medigel upgrades, and grenade upgrades actually show up based off your level. It's like 18 and like 37 are two of the major levels where shops will have new equipment and stuff like that. Oh yeah, for some reason this is like one of the few materials that have that's out of the range, yet we can still get it anyway. I don't know why the game designers decided to do that. And one more surprise as soon as it pops out. Come on out. Yep, a Thresher Maw appears. Yep, another one that's just like, what the heck are you doing? Ah, no! Ah! Oh, 360 no scope. I already made that joke. Sorry. But yeah, I jumped the goo. I jumped the goo! I don't know. I just find that entertaining. Yeah, it looks like you seem to be popping up two of the same spots. Moving back and forth. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Away from there. Get a little closer. One more time. It won't pop out of the vehicle. Oh, do you see the animation? It kind of looks like I should be getting hit by the goo. And then, goodbye, you wormy bastard.
I think we got him, Commander.
Yeah, I think we did, Ashley. I think we did.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Hey, I'm not the one who ever designed this area decided to put something outside the operational area. Tim. In designing, I know who you are. No, I don't. Light mail surveyed. Scans of the orbit detect a large deposit of titanium. I wonder if some people missed this the first time they played because it was outside the range, so they thought, oh, there's nothing clearly out there. It's almost kind of a dick move. Although, I mean, it's not like you need that to beat the game. It's just a dick move. That's all. It's just a dick move, bro. Anyway, we gained a level since last time, and I forgot to put something into it. So let's get assault rifle and make it even more powerful. Wait, did I? Oh, that's right, because I died to the fire water. Whoops. Yep. I completely forgot about that. I was wondering why. Like, wait a minute, did I upgrade Kite? And well, yes, I did. I just showed off how like what dying in the vehicle is like, and what happens if you run into the red water. So, or it looks like the Nile during the Ten Commandments or something like that. I don't know why I'm bringing that up a lot. Just cause, I guess. Because didn't I bring it up in the last episode too, or something like that, or a couple episodes ago? Huh. You always get, it's always like funny with people where you get stuck on either a phrase or you watch something and you're influenced it, so you immediately start talking or referencing it multiple times back to back when it maybe has nothing to do with the conversation. It's almost like you just want to shove that information up people's faces. You're like, I learned something today. I watched Heat. I want to talk about it. Or I watched Game of Thrones. Even though I'd read the books like a while back. Too bad George Martin is really slow about writing his books, though.
Securing point.
Hopefully we don't have another... who's the guy who wrote Wheel of Time now? I keep forgetting. Anyway, the guy who wrote Wheel of Time... hope we're not... Robert Jordan. Hope we're not going to have another Robert Jordan situation, because he died before he finished his books. He has successfully surveyed a deposit of samarium. Although the guy who finished the books did a pretty decent job with the notes he was given. And the guy who wrote it was the guy who finished the works was a well-known fantasy writer. So, like I said, not perfect, but I think he did a pretty decent job. Although, I'll admit, I don't remember everything about the end of the book because it's been forever since I've read those. So, and those things are like 1,000 pages per book. So, you're going to have to be into it. So, anyway, like all places, make sure to do a backup save before you go in there. Just in case if something happens. But yeah, this is the mission that could, since it's the Renegade mission, there's 2 ways to finish it. And we won't, unfortunately, I won't be showing the, since I got neural shock, what do I want to do now? I guess get throw, so he can get a, because I almost never see him, he almost never uses stasis even in, it's not you know, he can't get like the awesome version I have. So, although it is good for like crowd control, I guess, and I haven't really been utilizing it because I've been leaving that up to the AI to do. So, all right, well, let's enter inside and deal with this this menace to society. All right, so let's see. Yeah, this mission can actually be finished rather quickly if you have the right points to it, or if you just choose in the dialogue tree or whatever. So, oh, well, that's a bit different. I mean, yeah, they use the same assets, but this part's different right here. So, hello, hello. Oh, looks like we got danger. Look at that. Uh-oh. Let's see. They're ready for combat. So, well, let's do what we came here for.
I'd hope the Alliance would take this meeting seriously. Instead, they insult me by sending a military grunt to show me how tough they are. According to your file, your only mark of distinction is that you stupidly got your own soldiers killed on Torfin.
Actually, let's see how far I can go with the Paragon options just to show it off really quick. So, see if we can actually do this. I don't think I have the charm or anything like that to do that, but let's find out. So,
I don't believe my background is relevant here, Mr. Darius. Shall we talk?
Actually, given my rank, I'd prefer that you call me Lord Darius. Or how about your lordship, if my name is too difficult for you?
Lord Darius? What are you from? Some fantasy game? Are you from Dragon Age or something like that? Not likely. You're a petty thug. Fine.
Of course. Lord Darius. Now, what will it take for these raids to stop?
These are not simply criminal raids. This was a legal military action to address Alliance trespasses. Alliance miners were illegally extracting Element Zero from an asteroid in my territory. Punitive attacks were the only appropriate response, and I demand an apology from the Alliance.
His voice actor sounds familiar. Like, I could swear I've heard his voice in, like, King's Quest, like 6 or 7 or something like that. But I might be mishearing or something like that. So, that's garbage. I don't think so. I'm sorry.
The Alliance offers its apologies. We did not realize that you'd claimed that asteroid.
I'm pleased that the Alliance is willing to admit its responsibility for this situation. Now that clear boundaries have been established, I believe we can find a solution that benefits both sides. The miners are welcome to mine Element Zero on my asteroid in exchange for certain considerations.
Considerations? What do you mean? Man, you're talking all highfalutin. I almost... That's enough. Exactly. At any point, you can just basically stop this charade. You're out of your mind. I'm listening.
We're willing to discuss that. What kind of considerations did you have in mind?
The miners will pay a reasonable fee for the right to extract and export Element Zero from my territory. In addition, they will give us a monthly quantity of Element Zero, as well as refining equipment to produce red sand.
Why does this remind me of like a joke episode from a cartoon where some pissant thinks he can like own an asteroid and all this other stuff around all these group of people when he only has like 10 people or whatever working for him? So yeah, exactly. You're full of it. No, they will not. Agreed.
I believe we can manage that.
Excellent. Then there's only one other factor between us and an agreement. I want you to ask me nicely. It's the least the Alliance can do after I took their offer and helped them stabilize this region. Swallow your military bravado, Commander Shepard, and say please.
Wow, this guy's a full jackass. He's making the great Commander Shepard say please? No! You want nice? Try this? Yeah, exactly. Just, I think I might do that when I do the Renegade finish up. I've had enough. Even the neutral options. This is one of the few times where the neutral options just goes, okay, I'm done with this crap. I would appreciate it.
Please, Lord Darius. I'm asking you to work with us as a friend of the Alliance.
Excellent. After everything I've done for the Alliance, I'm glad that I'm being accorded the respect I deserve. This OSD formalizes everything. I'm certain our new agreement will be to everyone's advantage. Thank you for your cooperation, Commander. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
The negotiations with Lord Darius have been successful. You may as well head back to the Normandy and wash the taste of bile out of your mouth. Yeah, exactly after what happened. So, can we even talk to anyone?
I look forward to hearing from your superiors to finalize the details of our arrangement.
I think you can, but you have to like kill Darius to do that, which we will. But because you know he's just a highfalutin weirdo who's been sniffing too much red sand. Oh, and this, if you want to, you could just give you a good idea of who's here. Got some humans with sniper rifle. We got a Turian. Usually they're techies, so usually you can expect them to do. Oh, we got a Solarian here as well. Yeah, we don't see them too often in combat. Usually it's Turians and humans, or Krogan. But yeah, Solarians will pop up every once in a while, but not often. Let's see, another human. Yeah, I think there's another couple I missed as well, like hiding in the crates over there. But all right, let's look at the journal. The UNC the negotiations. You've successfully negotiated a treaty with the warlord Darius. Admiral Hackett was surprised, but pleased that you managed to solve the matter without hostility. Let's go tell him about it. Yeah, weird how, like, the Admiral, which requires you to have, like, so much renegade points to be here, which means your reputation precedes you. So why would he send us to negotiate something like that about being a warrior? That seems a bit weird. It's probably nothing. Let's go tell him the good news. Tell him that the one time in my whole life I decided not to murder someone. He'll be pleased with my success. Oh boy. I can't wait to hear the Admiral praise me for being calm once in my whole life. It's I can't wait. What treat will I get?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, the fact that you successfully negotiated this treaty was impressive. I must say that given your earlier actions, I had expected a different outcome. But the Alliance will honor the treaty.
Yeah, basically, basically they wanted us to get rid of him, without and use our Spectre status, so they wouldn't have full, they could just wash their hands of it. So, yeah, Darius was your dirty little secret.
You put Darius in power, but he was getting greedy. You wanted me to kill him.
The Alliance does not condone assassination. We would never give that order. And as it turned out, that peaceful negotiation was possible after all. This is a moot point. Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Of course, they'll never admit they wanted to have him killed, but that was the point. Yeah, that's the point of the whole mission, is that they expected you, because of your disposition, to straight up murder the guy. But yeah, you can get Paragon points for doing that if you, for some reason... Well, actually, it wouldn't be too difficult to do that decision if you were Paragon before and went Renegade for a while, and then it's like, I want to go back to normal, so... But anyway, let's... yeah, that's the end of it. Oh, I guess I did read the completion of it, so I kind of spoiled things a little bit too early. So, yeah, enough about letting Darius get away with that. So, yeah, we're not going to let some crazy red sand sniffer do whatever he wants. So, I don't care if he was, placed there or there were some manipulations involved. Besides, I want to shoot someone. And yes, I've been shooting Thresher Moths and stuff like that, but it's the matter of the fact or whatever. I don't know. Sorry, I'm being a bit like a little silly today. Every once in a while, you'll like, especially when you get older, sometimes you'll forget phrases or certain things you want to say, or you've got too many things thinking up, so you'll start forgetting little details, or you'll have to be reminded of it. So, age. This one will be a little dangerous just because during the combat will automatically be attacked. So we'll have to like run backwards after
I'd hope the
after a
Alliance
while.
would...
So.
According to your file, your only mark of distinction is that you stupidly got your
Oh
own
yeah, and
soldiers
he
killed
has
on Thorfinn.
he mentions like what your background is depending on what you do. So let me get to
punitive
till we get to the
the miners are
final
welcome
one.
to mine.
We're willing.
In
No, not
addition,
that one.
they will
Okay.
swallow
Yeah.
your military bravado.
Okay, you just told me to say the wrong thing, buddy. You want nice? Try this.
Stop the raids, get off the asteroid, and I won't waste a bullet on you. Please.
Oh.
You can't talk that way to me. The Alliance will learn to respect me when I send them your bloody corpse.
There we go.
You
Haha.
think you can tell
Oh, yeah.
me?
Whoops.
I killed
Anyway.
worse than you.
So yeah, you have to be nice to them the whole time to okay. Yeah, probably best to put on a barrier. Huh. Yeah, this one can be a little dangerous just because, you know, you start off in the middle of like a bunch of dudes. Luckily, the game gives you a few seconds to. Oh, nice! You used lift on. The game does give you a few seconds to get ready for it because they know what you. Because when you back out of the conversation, the game's like, oh, you better. Let's see. Huh. I love doing that. Oh man, this is so much fun to do that. Oh, and a couple of people are T-posing apparently. Actually, I probably could stasis you too. As soon as I activate it, so we can start bailing on you. There we go. Because I had that stasis like thing. Let's see, we're good on our armor right now, so yeah, my level, I'm not. It's not nothing too I have to worry about too much. Even the Krogan, who are usually dangerous, but with me starting to get frictionless weapons now. Apparently people keep wanting to destroy me. Who knew? Okay, where's the other? A couple more. Are they up? They're upstairs, aren't they?
Go, go, go!
Oh no, I guess some came down this way. All right. Oh, Darius came down. Hello. Hello! Hello! As you fling all over the place. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Ew. Just keep flinging this guy everywhere. This is what you get, man. Haha. Oh, we didn't finish him off. Dang it. I was hoping that would finish him off. Where's the other guy? Is he in the room upstairs? He might be. Let's see. Or the guy might have like ran into the door, right in the door there. Yep. Yeah, let's just throw his ass. Woo! I love it. Any day that ends with a little nice crackpot, self-proclaimed lord out of the frontier is a good one. You've earned your pay today. Millions for defense, not 1 cent for tribute. Ah, I love it. All right, let's check the rewards here.
That's it. Bag of antagonist.
Combat optics, nice. Ooh. Yep, we're getting there. We're starting to get all the nice gear. We've hit the 8, 9, and 10 bracket, so we're getting close to it anyway. So, well, it's either 10 or 9. I always keep forgetting like little details like that. So, all right, and yeah, the game gives you a lot of like, despite being surrounded, the game gives you like I said, gives you a bit of time to like run away if you're worried about being ambushed, and then it gives you plenty of hiding spots, which because of the weapons I had, I didn't actually need to do. So, and I am a bit over. I mean, even though I'm playing veteran mode, I am a bit over leveled for certain missions. Just because on the higher difficulties, it wouldn't matter what my level is to a point. I would just have basically on insanity and stuff like that. What it just means is I have more options for combat at higher levels, more than like more than I supersede the enemy defenses, because they like on insanity and stuff like that, they still have their defenses, but nothing there. But usually their stats are still above similar to mine, so it's all about more strategy and more options that you get from that level more than anything. That's probably why when you play Insanity mode, it's probably best to not put any points into Charm or Intimidate, unless you're trying to do as much less combat as you can. But you still require it for certain instances. But it's better just to save all your points for actual stats and stuff like that outside of Charm or Intimidate. Not bad. Too bad I don't need any of those weapons really anymore. Alright, let's see what's in here. I'll definitely have to go through my equipment and clean out a bit. I don't think I've got that much stuff. Ooh, we finally get a 9 item. Nice. I thought we were pretty close to it, so I guess it is what level we're at? I guess it is 43. I could have swore you could, or maybe it's the randomization of it. Like maybe it's a low chance of getting like 9 equipment. I could have swore we had to gain a few more levels before we got that. And aid station, even though I didn't use any gel. Exit doors. Oh, I forgot to mention, the door closes and is locked when you insult Darius because, well, he wants to seal you inside and kill you. So yeah, there's that. So, all right, that's it for. Oh, right. Before we finish this little bit, let's see what Admiral Hackett has to say about that. Since we know what he wanted out of us, but he'll obviously be like, good, you took care of him. And I'll be like, I'm a good little Alliance mutt. Woof, woof. Alright, let's get out of here. I mean, it is kind of funny doing that whole conversation with Paragon, being a Renegade player, and then all of a sudden choose the Paragon options for it. Like you're pretending to play like a good soldier or something like that. Even though the whole Renegade is maybe you're a bit like, anyway.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I'm sorry that you were unable to negotiate with Darius peacefully. His death is regrettable. Nevertheless, the resulting chaos will create a power vacuum that makes future raids upon the miners
almost like you
unlikely.
planned that, right, boss? This was, oh, well, yeah. Okay, so it's the same dial there.
You put Darius in power, but he was getting greedy. You wanted me to kill him.
The Alliance does not condone assassin. Killing Darius was your decision alone. And because you're a Spectre, we couldn't reprimand you if we wanted to. Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Commander. Fifth Fleet.
Maybe I should have shown the Paragon option. I mean, a lot of it would have been the same, but you know what I mean. So, but yep, we did the Alliance's dirty deeds, which we seem to be doing many times. Oh, we get a huge Renegade boost. We get more of a Renegade boost than we do a Paragon boost. Well, actually, I think that might also be based off what my current level, like where your level is on your bar is. Well, we've almost hit 100%. So, all right. Well, now that we finished that, time to find out what happens if we were Paragon Shepard and oh yeah, I should probably go do a save really quick because not by the end of this episode I won't be coming back to this episode here. So let's find out what FemShep had to deal with on her when she has to deal with the Paragon stuff. So let's go to Boudica. Oh, and if you noticed, I made another Shepard file. That's going to be my Colonist Soul Survivor playthrough to show you that mission whenever I get to it. But I should have that ready to go by the time we get back to the Citadel for the third time. So anyway, we're back in Cahoe or whatever. So to do this mission, I might be a bit underleveled, but I should be able to handle this. Okay, okay, yep, let's max out Charm. Let's get Spectre training up at least a little bit. Let's see. Probably should get my basic armor up just at this level anyway, so. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get pistols up. Okay, Ashley. Yeah, I'm just building it up like I wouldn't, like you normally, so. Oh, we got Liara here. Hi, Liara. On this file, I didn't forget about you. Actually, I'm trying to remember. I might not have the. I should have. No, I have because I made her an engineer in this one. So, okay. Now for this one, we want to modify our. See, is it under gameplay or squad usage? We'll set it to defense only for now. But not that you probably don't technically have to do this, but it makes the mission a lot easier if you don't set your usage active, because the AI might accidentally use an ability that might end up hitting a target that they didn't intend to because of either the radius or whatever. So, but anyway, this mission is the Uncharted Besieged Base. Biotic fanatics have taken over a medical station and drugged innocent researchers to serve as human shields. You must eliminate the biotics while minimizing innocent casualties. So, get to the medical base in Cahoe, located in the Caucasus system in the Hades Gamma cluster, and eliminate the biotics while avoiding civilian casualties. So there's 3 various outcomes to how the mission ends, depending on how you do it. If you end up saving all civilians, you get obviously the best option. If you kill, let's see. Actually, I'll read that here in a second. Let me look it up really quick. It's, sorry. No, I don't need that one anymore. I can delete that one as well as that. It is, okay, it's no scientists are killed. You get the best option. 1 to 4 scientists, you get the tolerable, and then 5 to 6 is the worst outcome. This mission also does have a minor bug to it when it comes to the effects of it in this game and the subsequent later games. Like Mass Effect 2, I think, has a report about this as well. I don't think there's anything in Mass Effect 3 about this mission, but Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug, they'll wander right into the middle of the firefight. Now, the way to check it is, if your reticle is blue, that means don't shoot them. If it's red, shoot the target. I mean, we already know that from before, but just to give you an idea. And that's why I wanted to put it on defensive ability, so that means I'll just only shoot the... Now, obviously, I could accidentally shoot a civilian, which is possible, but I'll try to show the best result of it, because the other ones are like minor details, but not so big of a deal. But the big issue with this file is that even if you save all the scientists, there's a bug in the game where the flag for this doesn't click when it comes to the file for the file in game, and for subsequent transfer overs, it doesn't transfer over. So so it assumes that everyone died here. Yeah, see, there's a scientist there. It's blue, so don't shoot him. So, here's a red guy. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and you obviously be careful about the... yeah, be careful about using the grenades and stuff like that. Ah. Luckily, I'm only doing this on level 20, so...
I will destroy you.
Is that it? Well, it's because there's no other on my scanner. There's no like other red targets. So
Area secured.
okay. Let me see if there's any. Even though I don't need to grab this stuff for this mission, but I'll show it anyway. See if there's any like hidden containers or whatever. And obviously, if you're playing Renegade Shep and you don't care, then go ahead and kill everyone. I assume that's what if a Renegade player decided to get. I mean, obviously, the mission was given to you because you're a Paragon player, so it's assumed you're going to do the... Actually, can we actually talk to them? Do they say anything?
They're in my head. All of them. With knives.
Knives, you say? What, you been watching Trigun or something? Wait, oh, okay, there's a couple more that appeared. Huh, where were you before? Yeah, well, yeah, there's a couple of... Hope I know my allies. I don't think... As far as I know, my allies aren't supposed to hit loose targets like that.
Hold the line.
I should be using like all my abilities and everything like that, but I'm not. You cleared the facility. All the civilians are safe, though still chattering to themselves and screaming at the garbage cans. Evolution of humanity, huh? Those biotics didn't seem that different from the other scum you deal with. But, yep, they are dead. Haha. There might not actually be any objects in here other than the obvious grenades, stuff like that. But yeah, it's assumed during this mission that your disposition is towards Paragon, so that's why they give you the save everyone. But obviously, if you just don't care, you could just start killing everyone. So let's see what else is in here, just to show you what the game also has to offer, or what the area has to offer if you're doing this yourself. Easy decryption. Now we'll just use OmniGel because I'm just... Of course we get an Omni tool on screen. Like on a file that I'm not even going to keep right now. I mean, I guess I could save it, but I wanted to do this on my own time, so I just wanted to show me actually activating the mission. So yeah, we're just going to... Ooh, wow, some nice... nice... For at least this level. I'm at level 20, I believe, on this run, right? 25. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, I haven't been doing every nitpicking thing, and I haven't been getting out of the car every other second on this file, but it hasn't been necessary for this one, so. Okay, I think that's it. After that, it's just to go to Admiral Hackett and get the results of our actions. But yeah, because of the bug, it won't ever actually show in game. Apparently, from what I understand, they actually did fix this in the Legendary version, so there's one step for the Legendary Edition. Oh, wow. On this file, I guess I haven't cleaned out my inventory very much. I'll have to do that later. Obviously, since I'm not using this file as often, I can kind of skip certain missions and just do them later on my own time. Because I'm only showing... I have this file, obviously, to show other options and other ending submissions, so I don't need to be as focused on this one. I can just play it however I need to when I need her... or FemShep to be there, so mainly for the Paragon options, but I wanted to, I mean, I could have done another male Shep and see what his Paragon options are, but Jennifer Hale tends to have to say the same lines anyway. It's just who do you prefer listening to? Obviously, I like Jennifer Hale, but like I said, Mark Meir doesn't get enough credit for what he did, so I think I mentioned that in the first episode or whatever, but okay, anyway, let's, oops, pulled out my gun and start shooting the Mako. Take this car! No one likes you! That's why they got rid of you in the second game and brought you back for DLC. Yeah, I know. Weird. But, yeah. Actually, if I ever get to Mass Effect Andromeda, that'll be one of the few things I'll talk about positively about the game, or at least I think it is anyway.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I didn't think it could be done, Commander. You managed to secure the base and neutralize the bionics without a single civilian.
Yeah,
casualty.
I'm pretty awesome. I did what I had to do. It wasn't a problem. Glad I could help.
Just doing my job, Admiral. I couldn't let innocent lives be lost.
I wish every soldier had your definition of just doing your job. You're a credit to the uniform, Shepard. We're in your debt. Fifth Fleet out.
And obviously, if you kill everyone, he's severely disappointed in you for having everyone. And we get a huge jump, but we don't need it on this file. So let's see what there is some. I can read like the little dialogue you get when you get other options. If 1 to 4 scientists are killed, the little message that pops up says, "You've cleared the facility. Civilian losses were tolerable," and then it says the same ending thing with the evolution thing. And if 5 to 6 scientists are killed, you've cleared the facility. The collateral damage was heavy, but the Alliance does not negotiate with terrorists. And then obviously Admiral Hackett has a different response if you kill everyone. He's severely disappointed in you. But anyway, so with that out of the way, I guess that's it for this episode of Mass Effect. So a bit more space travel. I think I'll do maybe one more episode and clear out some other galaxies that I don't need to finish other planets for. I mean, I could clear out a lot more, but I kind of want to like space out how often I do space exploration as well as plot. So, but yeah, next time more space. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.